Hi, my name is Rachel Gartrell, and I'm a Life Enrichment Coordinator at MorningStar. I am responsible for the physical, mental, and spiritual enrichment and wellness of all of our residents in assisted living and reflections.
What steps do you take to ensure a smooth transition for seniors moving in from their homes to their new home in Morningstar?
These are people that have spent their whole lives with their families or independently, and then they are uprooted from that space and planted into a new home, and that can be challenging and unfamiliar to not recognize where you're living, not recognize the faces, and then that change in daily routine. That's where our to know me's to love be's play a huge role. And part of our question on that is folks' daily routine before they came to our community. So when do they like to get up? When do they like to eat? What activities do you like to do in the morning? What activities do you like to do at night? Understanding each resident's individual needs and schedules before they came into our community and trying to replicate that for them as much as possible makes that transition so much easier. Every resident receives a welcome basket in their apartment as they move in. That includes our resident handbook. If they haven't filled it out, their To Know Me is to Love Me sheet. Our culinary team does an awesome job setting together a little charcuterie board to welcome them in, give them a TV guide so they have access, and then our calendar and our daily schedule. In addition to that, all of leadership and staff makes a point to go and introduce themselves and get to know the residents a little bit so they know who to expect at meal times, who's going to be providing their care. And then on top of that, our resident council president, as well as other members of our resident council, make a point to normally include that person in their mealtime, their first lunch, or their first dinner. Typically, we bring them to and from the first few activities so people have an opportunity to talk with staff and we have an opportunity to get to know them better, but also to engage with their fellow residents. You know, we're nothing if not a community. There's been plenty of times that I see family members enter their loved ones into our community and knowing that they're cared for and can step back from that role of decision maker to enjoy that time with their loved one in a way that isn't focused on making sure all their needs is met, I see really replenish people's spirits and bring back that special connection that they have with their family members.